Hey everyone, today we're out in Fulshear, Texas, Fort Bend County, at Pecan Ridge, one of Fulshear's newest communities. We can't wait to show it to you. Let's get into it.
And I'm Bret Wallace.
And we're
your Houston local guide.
Okay, so before we get into it, don't forget, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell. We do release a new video every single week. And while you're down below, don't forget to get our email address and phone number. Reach out to us anytime. Okay, so Bret, it's drizzling out here a little bit. Of all the days, we're actually getting rain right now, so excuse the way we look. And Bret was commenting on my puffy shirt. Okay,
yeah, it's definitely. Did you get that the pirate store?
But I don't want to be a pirate.
Anyway, what was I supposed to say? Welcome. I was supposed to say welcome to Hacksaw Ridge. Just kidding. Pecan Ridge. Okay, so we're in Fulshear on FM 359, about halfway between the Westpark Tollway, which is kind of where downtown Fulshear is,
right,
and I-10. So great proximity to some big time roads that'll get you into the city quick. It's a great location, and Fulshear is just booming. If you've paid attention to any of our other Fulshear community videos, you know that. And this is just a great place to live, and we love this community.
Okay, and also we are in what county? I have to say this in every video where we're actually in Bret's territory.
We're in Fort Bend County.
Well, that's important. People need to know.
Or you can just type the words Fulshear, Texas, and then you'll know. And you can see a map on Google Maps. But anyway, it's sweat on me, it's rain on Amber, so let's go ahead and get moving and show you this community.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so let's talk about who the developer is out here, Bret.
Let's go. I think it just may be Toll Brothers.
Would all the signage give that away?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think we're building one right now.
Indeed we are. Okay, so there's two builders out here, which is Toll Brothers, so that they're not only the developer, but they do build out here, and Pointe. And what's really interesting, Bret, this pair, or this matchup, is happening all over the city. In fact, up on the north side, Bret's like, oh, now Amber's taking over the video already.
Yeah, this is south side video, west side. What are you doing going north?
I know, but I just have to interject really quickly. So it's an interesting pair. So Pointe and Toll Brothers also build at Lakes at Creekside. And then they also have a new project going on in Woodson's Reserve. There's a whole other phase, and we've done videos on Woodson's Reserve here before, but I just think that they
love Woodson's.
Work, yeah, and they just work really well together. I think they complement one another's styles. I would say Toll Brothers is a little bit more maybe traditional or more transitional in style, where Pointe is a little bit more contemporary, even more clean lines. Wouldn't you say, Bret?
Yeah, Pointe, and also Trendmaker was bought out by Pointe, so they have a little bit of that element going too, but Pointe, if I'm not mistaken, is a California-based company. But yeah, they bought out Trendmaker a few years ago, which was one of my favorite builders, and they've incorporated some of their design elements and some other cool things. But yeah, Pointe, definitely, I agree with what you're saying. So there are going to be a few different offerings as far as the lineup and what size lots the builders are building on. So you have your 45-foot sections, your 50-foot sections, and then the 60-foot section that's going to have the bigger homes.
Right. So typically what we see in the 60-foot section is anywhere, from 3,800 square feet, maybe a little bit less. And then when you're on a 45-foot lot, you're traditionally looking at, 1,800 plus square feet or so. So there's a good range out here. And, pricing, no surprise, starts around the mid, I can't talk.
Yeah.
The pricing out here.
New?
The pricing out here starts around the mid $300,000 range and goes all the way up to, $500,000. You could probably go a little bit more, especially if you're building something custom or going all out at the design center.
Yeah, and full disclosure, this is towards the end of 2023 when we're filming. Mm-hmm. So if you're watching this in 2026 and you're asking why the home prices are actually the mid 400s to mid 600s or whatever it could be, this is the pricing right now that we're seeing, mid 300s to mid 500s.
Yeah, and I would say a lot of times when communities are starting out, that's when your best pricing is going to, you're going to get it. And then towards the end when communities in sellout mode, but by then prices have already risen. So isn't it really interesting to see all of these communities that are popping up near each other here in Fulshear?
Yeah, it used to be like when a client would call me and say, hey, have you heard of this? And I would be like, oh my gosh, I haven't. I'm so embarrassed. I don't know. Now it's like when somebody calls me and says, hey, have you heard of Pecan Ridge a few months ago? I'm like, nope. What you got? Where's it at? Tell me. It's crazy.
So good thing our client told us about it, so we come out here and sell a home. Then have information to do this video.
Yeah, exactly. And then once we're doing this video, we're like, oh, there's another neighborhood right a mile away. So let's it. Yeah. So you know, west, north, northwest. That is the area of just explosion in Greater Houston. It's going gangbusters. A few things about Fulshear we've alluded to, and we have to. I'm compelled to in every video talk about just how great of a city and area Fulshear is. Ranked one of the best places to live in Texas and to raise a family. Great schools, small town vibe.
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about what's going to be up and coming, because obviously this is a newer community, so they're still in development with the community amenities and things. But there is going to be a resort-style family pool with a two-story water slide and tanning ledges.
Hello, I'm pale. I need to get out there.
Me too. Okay, they're going to have a clubhouse, a playground with a tower play structure on it, swings. There's going to be a place for the toddlers. They're also going to have a fitness center. I like that, Bret, because a lot of times we feature a community and they have like a pool, but not the fitness center, or vice versa. So it's nice that they're going to have both out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So children's play center, picnic area. They're also going to have an activity lawn. And of course, walking and biking trails are so important. I feel like a lot of developers just include that automatically.
So do you want to dip into schools, HOA, and tax rate,
Sure.
Amber?
So with all these amenities, I'm really surprised. And obviously right now in 2023, when we're filming, it's showing that the HOA annual fee is $1,150, which seems very, very reasonable.
Oh, that's a month. No, I'm kidding. It's a year, guys.
You did that in one video. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
No, $1,150 a year. Yeah, that's, I mean, a few years ago, it'd be like, that's pretty high, but now it's like, it's not that bad.
Little
It's
less
less than $100 a month.
There you go.
I stole what you were going to say.
I knew it. I felt it.
Saw it.
And then tax rate right now is sitting around 3.14% before exemptions. Again, for a newer community, I know everyone watching us out of state is like floored. Their jaw just hit the drawer. I know it's over 3%, but barely. But once you file a homestead exemption, you'll be under that 3% threshold. But you do pay for a lot of the community, especially schools. And that's a perfect segue into this community is zoned to Lamar Consolidated ISD. Again, fan of that because I graduated from LCISD. Not these schools. I'm a tad bit older. I don't think they had a Fulshear high school back in the day. But kids that are going to elementary school will be going to Morgan. Kids in junior high will be going to Roberts Middle School. Junior hires are going to go to Lehman, and of course Fulshear High School for 9th through 12th graders.
Were they doing teaching indoors when you were in school, or was it still an outdoor?
Barely. I just remember having to run
Under a
laps
tree?
every day. Oh my gosh, we had so much PE activities, I feel like, when we were younger. Right, Bret?
Yeah, definitely. Need to get back to some of that. Speaking,
absolutely.
I do.
No,
you don't. You're still skinny as a, I don't know what the saying is, but yeah.
Skinny is real. Thank
Anyway,
you, Bret.
this video is really going off on a different tangent right now.
I like it though.
Okay guys, so that's been Pecan Ridge. We've loved bringing it to you. We appreciate all the comments, the likes, the subscribes. If you want any videos done, please share your ideas with us. We'd love to get out in Houston and visit some more places. And again, always, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Amber, you got anything to say?
We'll see you again here next week.
Thanks for mailing it in. Music blaring. We're in new construction at its finest, Fulshear, Texas, Pecan Ridge. Let's go.
Okay, so that's